Hi fans, welcome to the Lady Brook Gymnasium. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching ACAA TV and Tommy's TV on YouTube. Second game of a Saturday night. St. Thomas Tommy men hosting the Mount Allison Mounties. Mounties enter 1-1 on the season. Winners against Holland College, losers against MSVU, as has everyone so far this season. MSVU picked up another win today against Holland College. MSVU ranked 5th in the country. Tommy's come into this one 3-1. Let me back that up and let me read from the right set of stats here. The Mounties are 0-2, having lost to Holland College and MSVU. Was the women's team that are 1-1. The Mounties 0-2, not ranked. MSVU 5th. Still holds MSVU. Did beat Holland College. Tommy's 3-1. They are ranked 10th in the country. Woo! Last time out, the Mounties lost to Holland College 75-64. Was Aaron Simmons with 23.6 rebounds. D'Angelo Woodside, 20 points, 6 rebounds for the Hurricanes. For Mount Allison, Tim Ellison, a double-double, 19 points, 10 rebounds. And Eddie Surr with 15 points. The Tommies, they were winners last time out at UKC, 89-71. Evan Villain, 19 points, 8 boards. Noah McCarthy, 17 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists. For the Blue Devils, Ben Shoveler, 13 points, 3 rebounds. And Ifezanachi Chiekwe with a triple-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. Stu made 14 three-pointers, actually trailed 2.5 minutes into the second quarter by 11. Starters are being introduced for Stu. We've already got them for Mount A. For Mount A, 1 is Surr, 6 is Monroe, 14 is Norris, 22 is Allison, and 24 is Ferguson. Tommies go small in the starting lineup here. Of course, out for the Tommies, Ben Duell and Harrison Florian. Florian rolled the ankle at UKC last week. So starting for Stu as Coach Hickey shakes up the starting lineup here a bit. 4 is Reese Hassan. 5, Ethan Tumweeny. 9, Evan Villain. 13 is Lavoie. And that's going to leave 11, Noah McCarthy. Amos and McCarthy lead the team. Amos not in the starting lineup with 13 apiece. Noah McCarthy, 4.5 boards, 3.5 assists. Good stat line for Noah. Of course, was the top scorer in the league last season, or among the top scorers in the league at the very least. Checking my memory there. Might be being just a little too definitive. Tommy's in this one. You're going to look for them to play high-paced offense and defense. This small lineup was probably their best one that I saw in the game that I watched from UKC, at least on their road trip last weekend. But that's where they're going to have trouble with Tim Ellison. Ellison, 6'10", on a Citadel High. Take away there by Surr. Surr for Ellison. He's going to travel as he had the extra little side shuffle step. Good job by Lavoie to not reach and pick up the early foul. 2-0 Mounties on the 2 points from Allison. Look for the Mounties to look to use Allison to play a physical game against this Tommies team. Look for Tommies to just push pace every time they can. There is Lavoie with the drive on Allison. Lavoie an All-Canadian last year. Hasn't thus far put up All-Canadian numbers. Jeff out of Ottawa and École Secondaire Beatrice Desloges. 7.5 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for their first team All-CAA, ACAA Player of the Year, and All-Canadian. I think both Lavoie and McCarthy could be a little more selfish, actually, for this Tommy team on offense. Ferguson with the miss. Villain running the floor and gets the pass from Lavoie. 3-2 Tommies. Was Ryan Norris, number 14, losing the ball out of bounds. .14 on the shot clock. That ball was out off the Tommies. It stays with Mount A. Hassan and Monroe get the tie up. To harken back to the podcast that we teed up the Tommies season, one thing Jeffrey Lavoie said is he likes playing against Jonas Monroe, dislikes the guy. Let's see if that sparks Lavoie to a big game here in this one. Out of bounds off of Mount A, 7 on the shot clock. And the other storyline worth mentioning, McCarthy, a former Mountie last year, playing his first regular season game against his former teammates. The officials for this one, Misters LeBlanc, Whipple, and Gallagher, charged with making sure all goes according to Hoyle. There's Ellison. Back outside, that's Monroe. Surer for the triple. Eddie Surer. McCarthy with the shot there. Surer for Ellison. Ferguson on the cut. Can't get it to go. Chases the rebound. Going to be out of bounds off of Mount A and Rashawn Ferguson. Folks, I'll be talking a little bit throughout the game about the Tommy stats. Went to pull the stats off the ACAA website today for Mount A, and let's just say we'll call them a work in progress, the Mount A stats for this season on the online site. So I don't have up-to-date stats for Mount A, not that I'm trying to favor the Tommies when I talk about stats. Damwini with the runner. Ties us at 5. Hassan with the knockaway, but Ellison tracks it down, dribbles. He's got a three-point shot as well, does Ellison. Surer to beat the buzzer, scores. Into the post for Lavoie. Outside, Hassan gets the three-pointer off front rim. It's his own rebound, puts it up again. Reese, 3 of 19, make it 3 of 21 from three-point land for Hassan on the season. Lavoie on the rebound. Puts it back for 2 points. Littleton, Amos, and Braden will check in for the Tommies at the next opportunity. McCarthy with the bat away. Prevented the pass from getting inside to Allison. Folks, if you are watching along online, you know how to reach me. Feel free to do so. Get me on the platform formerly known as Twitter, on X at Billsby, or hit me up at latescratches@outlook.com on the email latescratches@outlook.com. If you'd like to drop me a note, pleased to hear where you might be watching along from here today, and if I'm able to pick that up, give you a little shout out. It's going to be Connor Brienne checking in for Mount A. Allison, too strong on the three-pointer. The put back from Augustin did not work. The feeling I've missed some subs, so I'll just reset the rosters for you here. Sir, Augustin, Ferguson, Norris, and Allison from Mount A. McCarthy, Amos, Braden, Tamwini, and Littleton for STU, as McCarthy finds the seam and lays it up for 2 points. Norris gathered by Tamwini. Allison off the dribble. Braden on the takeaway. Ted Braden will lead the break. Little hesitation to go to Noel McCarthy. That moved a defender, and Ted Braden just went right to the rim with that ball. Picks up the foul, will go to the line. Now, I'm not an expert on this. I'm a long way from the court. But I'm wondering if we're actually using the right size ball for this one. I thought it was only the women's balls that had the smaller ball that had the white stripe on it. I'm just wondering if that was left at the scores table from the women's game. I'm sure one of the players would have noticed by now. I must be wrong on that, but I didn't think the men's Moltons had that white striping. Ellison on the rebound. Norris is going to pick up the foul as Littleton (10-7) Tommies. And I will mention, and probably should have done so a little bit earlier, we are having a little bit of technical difficulties with the feed from the score clock to our online score bug. I'm told we have the time, but not the shot clock, so I'll try to mention that a little bit more as we get down in the shot clock. Going to send Vince Littleton to the line. Littleton 8.5 points, 4.5 boards, 1.5 assists. He'll go to the line for the make. Tommy's now up 4. Sir with the make there. And thanks Pierre Lavoie for the note. Apparently it's not only the Mount A stats that are a work on progress. I'm told the stats for a couple of Tommies, Jeff Lavoie, Noah McCarthy, not fully updated correctly as well. Early season, sure that will get corrected in the grand scheme of things. I didn't notice that when I was pulling the stats. They had numbers, so I just assumed that they were correct. Rashawn Ferguson in for Tim Ellison. Tommy's up 2. That's Tanner Hoyt on the inbound. He's just checked in. Braden dribbles in, gets to the bucket. Ferguson knocks it out. Littleton will inbound on the baseline. Tommy's started flat. They inbound for Braden. Braden gets space. Can't get that to go, but gets his own rebound. Can't get his own rebound to go. And it's McCarthy who gets the offensive board. The Tommies attacking the glass, getting extra shots. Littleton missed. There's Owen Amos. Braden with the putback dunk. Scrappy play from the Tommies. Shots weren't going down. They just kept chasing the ball. Finally, Braden with the two-hander. Owen Amos on the drive. Braden with the catch, puts it up and through again, fixes the mesh in the process. McCarthy with the deflection. Here is Jeffrey Lavoie checking in. 2:15 to go here in quarter number 1. Not sure what this little extra whistle is. The officials are going to have a chat about something here. Mr. LeBlanc and Gallagher. Got to be the shot clock, I would think. .23 on the shot clock. And that's just going to be a turnover from Mount A. Keith Rowan. Rowan, number 2 for Mount Allison, out of Ottawa, Ontario, St. Matthew's High School. Littleton. Rowan on the rebound. Littleton got a piece of that one. That's going to be out of bounds and stay Mount Allison ball. Mounties will be hosting nationals this year. Always interesting when you get to host nationals. And of course, that means that they are there. Ferguson uses the power in those legs to get way up there and put that one into the bucket. Hoyt, tough shot, rebound to Rowan. Inside Monroe. Not sure how that ball got through both Monroe and Lavoie, but it did. Braden out of bounds as he makes contact with the ball. Will go to Mount Allison. Lavoie on the tip. That's Lavoie guarding Monroe. There's Monroe on the rebound. Nearly backcourt. Norris fouled. Coach Hickey, I'll say, encouraging some rebounding. Another online check-in from Nathan Ayer, watching from Halifax. Cheering for Mount Allison. And I have no update on when Adunia may be back from injury. Chatted with Coach Tingley before the game, and indication was still out, and I did not ask when back. Good opportunity there to get the scratches for Mount Allison. Adunia, Tector, Kayembe, Niang are the scratches for Mount A. For the Tommies, it's Duel and Florian. Lavoie on the drive, rebound Braden. Braden has 2 points he's going to think he should have had. So will quite a few other people here, including me. Steal by Tanner Hoyt. Back for Lavoie for Littleton. On the drive, he's going to be fouled by Monroe. Littleton on the line. 24.2 to go in the quarter. Tommy's up 4. Surer off to Ferguson. Inside Monroe. Fouled by Littleton. Be the 4th Tommy's foul. Second on Littleton. That'll get Reese Hassan back into the game. Monroe to the line. Monroe makes the second. They'll bring the quarter to the end. The Tommies +2, 17-15. Leading scorers for Mount Allison, Eddie Surer with 9. Monroe 2, Allison 2, Ferguson 2. Ferguson already 5 rebounds. For the Tommies, Braden has 5 points. Littleton has 3, all from the free throw line. Lavoie 3, Tamini 2, Villain 2, McCarthy 2. In terms of team stats, Tommies 6 of 24 for 25%. Mounties 6 of 15. 3-pointers, Tommy's 0 for 8. Mounties 1 of 5. Free throws, Tommy's 5 of 8. Mounties 2 of 2. Mounties committed 9 turnovers. Rebounding, slight edge for Mount A. Bench point 7-0 Tommies. Everything else, points in the paint 6-2 Tommies. That one a bit of a surprise given the presence of Ferguson and Ellison. That's your stats after the first quarter. Take just a quick break. Be back with action from Q2. Back here for action. The LB Gym from quarter 2. Tommy is just announcing congratulations here to CCA Player of the Year on their men's soccer squad, Joss Oakes. What a tremendous accomplishment that is for Mr. Oakes. Back in play. That's Surer. 15 is Powder. Bucket there by the Tommies, Tanner Hoyt. Hoyt, ball pursuit, gets the turnover. Hoyt, Villain, Hassan, Lands, and Lavoie for STU. We open the quarter. Lavoie can't get the turnaround to go. For Mount Allison. Sir, Brienne, Powder. Rowan, and Allison. Brienne scores 2 to make it a 2-point game. Turnover, Brienne with the ball. Back for Rowan. In the post for Allison. Allison had size there, just left it short. Allison again. Deep into the post, kicks. The three-pointer missed. Hoyt off for Hassan, and River lands. Tanner Hoyt. That's a triple for Tanner. Tanner gets hot. You just want to keep feeding him the ball. See if the Tommies look to go back to Tanner Hoyt. Eddie Surer with the answer. Surer out of Leo Hayes High School. CJAP at Heritage College in U Sport. 7 games with the Algoma Thunderbirds. Cross-court pass. And surprise, surprise, they go back to Tanner Hoyt. As I say, when he's got the hot hand, you just keep going there. Mounties answer again, though. Keith Rowan. Noah McCarthy in for Riverlands. Caden Augustin in for Eddie Surer. Lavoie outside for Hassan. Hassan double teamed. Jump ball, possession, Mount A. No, we're saying possession, Tommies. Travel on Hassan with 2 to shoot. Four to shoot. Ellison's going to travel. A little perspiration situation. Going to give the floor a little squeak there. There is towels on the edge of the scorer's table. McCarthy. Villain. Kick for Hassan. He launches from deep. Too strong that time for Connor Briand. Fancy move there by Augustin. Allison and Villain get the tie up. This one will go to Mount Allison. The Tommies had the last one. Hassan skies for the rebound. Ahead for Lavoie. Tough luck there for Lavoie. Good drive and a couple bounces on the heel of the rim, but it comes off. Augustin a whirling dervish and then throws the ball way back out high. There Allison just uses the size advantage to go over Villain. Ties us at 25. Hassan called for the charge. Lavoie out as Braden checks in. The first foul on Hassan. First on the Tommies this quarter. Mount A does not have a foul this quarter. Fast moving frame. 5:35 to go now in the second quarter. Allison with a catch deep. Bowles over his man, no call, the shot goes through. Noah McCarthy hits from deep to put the Tommies back in front. Nobody wants to give up the ball there even after the whistle is blown. That jump ball will go to the Tommies. They get the tie up. Good work by Villain and Augustine jumping in there. Eddie Surr back in for Mount A. Ryan Norris will come in as well. Not sure what that officials' discussion was about. Braden with the catch. Villain on the drive, too strong. Braden there for the rebound, undercut a little bit by Surr. Going to have a foul on the shot. Send Villain to the line. Pass picked off Tumweeny. McCarthy on the drive. Looking for the up and under. He's going to get a foul, I think, on Ferguson. We'll see who that goes to. Does go to Ferguson on the push. Vince Littleson will check in for Reese Hassan. He's going to send McCarthy to the line. McCarthy connects. 7 points in the game now for Noah. Tanner Hoyt leads with 8 for the Tommies. Eddie Sir, 12, leads all scorers. Sir picks that up. Monroe, the throw to the corner. They're looking inside for Ferguson. Littleton picks up the ball. Drives outside. McCarthy on the release. Braden on the rebound, back for McCarthy. That one just rimmed out. Braden got a tip on that one. Foul caught on the rebound on Ted Braden. Timeout called. Tommies +4. .410 to go here in the first half. Little quick look forward. Mount Allison, they will be home game on the 19th. I believe that's a Sunday versus UNBSJ, and then a couple on the road at Crandall at UKC in the 24th and 26th of November. Tommies have next weekend off. One game the weekend of the 24th. That's going to be at UNBSJ on the 24th before finishing up at home to end the first semester, December 2nd and 3rd versus Holland and UKC respectively. And I know Mount A has a number of other games in there that I didn't talk about before they finish off their first half, but that's a quick look ahead at both of these teams. So if you're a Tommies fan, get down to the gym here for that December 2nd and 3rd game, Holland and UKC. A couple of good teams coming to town there, as we have right here in Mount Allison. Sir on the drive, hands off for Monroe. Monroe puts it on the deck and then rises up to score 2. Monroe with the triple to put Mount A up 1. McCarthy, hesitation, kicks outside. Vince Littleton. Braden looking back for Littleton. Monroe on the steal. Ethan Tumweeny picks up the foul there. 3:09 to go. Mount A +1 on the Tommies. Rowan, might have got away with a carry there. Looked like the ball was well underneath the hand. Well underneath the ball before it went back on the deck again. Again, I'm way upstairs. It's tough to see from my angle that call, but it sure looked like it from up here. Amos blocked by Ferguson. 8 to shoot. Littleton makes a 3 out of the corner, but the Tommies up 2. Mounties work the ball around Surer for Monroe. Braden changed that shot, but it's Ferguson there for the rebound. McCarthy into the post for Braden. Draws a foul. I think this will be on Ferguson. No, it goes on Keith Rowan. McCarthy, catch and shoot. No dice there for Noah. Tied at 34. Under 2 minutes to go. First half. Travel there on Rowan. Little full court pickup from the Mounties. Littleton. Owen Amos from deep. Rebound Lavoie. Back for Amos. Kicks outside for Littleton. He'll release it again. And hit another triple. Ferguson and Lavoie to the floor. It's Ferguson that comes up with it. Travel called on Rashawn Ferguson. 1:09 to go, a fresh 24 for the Tommies. They'll inbound in their backcourt. Up 3 on Mount A. Relatively clean quarter, only 3 fouls apiece. Just over a minute to play. Lavoie on the drive, spin, shot. That one bounces through. Oh, nice fake out of the corner by Rowan for Norris, who hits the triple. Mounties have had an answer every time the Tommies have edged in front by a little bit. Mount A has responded. Owen Amos spin move. That one snakes over the top of the rim for 2 points. Mounties can play for the last shot of the half. 10 on the game clock. That's Monroe. Fake and drive on McCarthy. Monroe over McCarthy, front rim. Ferguson on the rebound. Puts it back up, and Owen Amos will collect the second rebound. The rebound off the second shot. Halftime. Tommies 41, Mount A 37. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching Tommies TV and ACAA TV. Come on back. In about 14 and a half minutes, I'll have you a little scoring summary and some stat highlights from this half and bring you all the action from half number 2. Hi fans, welcome back to the Ladybrook Gymnasium. Home court of the St. Thomas Tommies. They are up 41-37 on the visiting Mount Allison Mountings. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching Tommies TV on YouTube and or ACAA TV. Pleased to have you along for this one. Stats from the first half. Tommies 41 points, coming on 14 of 42 shooting, 5 of 18 from three-point land and 8 of 12 from the free throw line. 37 for Mount A, 15 of 31 field goals, 5 of 9 three-pointers, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Turnovers, Mounties have committed 17, 5 for the Tommies. Tommies 21 points off those turnovers. Rebound, slight edge for Mount A, 23-17. Assists are close. Tommies with 12 steals to their credit. Fouls are close. Bench points slightly favor the Tommies. Second chance points, points in the paint, both favor STU. Individual stats for Mount A. Surr with 12. 5 of 7 from the field, 2 of 2 from three-point land. Monroe has 7. Allison has 2. Ferguson has 4. And already 9 rebounds. Rowan 3. Norris 3. Brienne 2. For the Tommies, Littleton with 9. Hoyt with 8. And they came all in a bunch. McCarthy with 7. Lavoie 5. Braden 5. Belaine 3. Damwini 2. Amos 2. And Ted Braden with 4 rebounds leads the Tommies. Lavoie, Amos, Hassan all with 2 assists. Set to go now for quarter number 3. Norris, Surr, Ferguson, Ellison, and Monroe for Mount Allison. That's Villain for Lavoie. Scores 2. They are joined by Hassan, Tamwini, and McCarthy. The 5 that start Q3 for the Tommies. That's going to be a turnover on Mount Allison. Norris and Monroe get their zigs and zags mixed up. Nice screen from Lavoie. Now he's free on the kickback. The three-pointer missed by the Tommies. Hassan and Norris. A little tie up there on the sidelines. They hold one another up as that ball bounds into the stands. Surr for Monroe. Monroe jump stop, nowhere to go, back up top, Ferguson. He's going to take the 3. It's not a shot that I'm sure he has in his bag on the regular. And now there's going to be a foul as Hassan attacks the rim. He'll go to the line. That's going to be second on Ryan Norris. Norris out of Ottawa, 6'6" forward out of South Carleton High School. Hassan, of course, out of Leo Hayes High on the north side. And used 2 seasons of eligibility at UNB. Hassan, miss from the line. Into the hands of Ellison, off for Monroe. Travel called on Surr. Hassan against Norris. Kick outside McCarthy. Hassan too strong. Rebound Ferguson and Lavoie on the tie-up. Possession, Tommies. There we got the towel off the corner of the table. We've already fixed the perspiration situation. .14 on the shot clock. Tommy's inbound. Villain missed the lay and then got a hard collision, I think, from his own teammate on the rebound. Quick catch and shoot. I know Ellison was there and Ferguson as well. 9, 8, 7 on the shot clock for Lavoie. He's going to have to put one up. Gets rim. Nice rebound, Villain. Pass for Tamwini. He puts that up. Finally, no, Ellison doesn't come away with it. It's the Tommies again. McCarthy might have tried to get a little too fancy there. And it's taken away inside by Mount A. Ellison loses the handle. Not enough stickum on the ball for Tim to hang on. Lavoie, 18 feet. Rebound again to the Tommies. They are really getting on the offensive glass this quarter. Lavoie against Ellison. One was off to the rim, Monroe. Controls. Going to be a foul on Lavoie on the reach, I believe. Yes, it is a foul on Lavoie. Tommy's first this quarter. Lavoie's second. Timeout, Mount Allison. Tommies would like to thank the partners for the continued support: Fredericton Hyundai, Rocket, Kears Marketing, Coastal Graphics, Pepsi, St. Thomas Alumni Association, Josh Dennis, Desjardins Insurance, Fredericton Inn, Capital Region Service Commission, Mars Wrigley Canada. A reminder, if you are a Tommy fan, volleyball action right here in the LB Gym tomorrow afternoon. Men and women versus Crandall. Crandall men now have a team, first year in existence. Women at 2, men at 4. I'll have those right here for you on your regular channels as well. And also don't forget, pick up your green and gold jackpot, progressive 50-50 bi-weekly draw. Next one is Monday. Been back-to-back winners in that. So the jackpot down a little bit from where it was. Expect to be 600 plus. The winner takes half of that. Back to game action. 18 on the shot clock. Out of the timeout, the Mounties inbound for Monroe. Surer. That one not deflected out. Looked like he was expecting a spot-up shooter, but instead had a cutter. Surer comes off. Keith Rowan checks in. Villain for McCarthy. Hassan for 3. That one goes through for Reese Hassan. Let's see if that turns around his shooting luck from three-point land. Sometimes you just need to see one go through. And then they all start dropping for you. Allison, turnaround. Back rim, knocked out of bounds by the Tommies. Was Connor Briand out of Kingston, Ontario, and the Kingston Impact on the offensive glass for Mount Allison. Monroe tied up. This possession will be for, I believe, Mount Allison. I think the Tommies had the last one. Stay Mount A ball, 9 on the shot clock after the discussion. Monroe. Corner kick, shot released, Augustin. Rebound, Lavoie. Looking ahead for Hassan. Augustin on the steal. Rowan. Foul called on the drive. Played 4 minutes, or just 1 second shy of that. Mounties have yet to score this half. That could change here, I believe, as Augustin goes to the line. 5'11" guard out of Ottawa, Ontario. Ashbury College, Lennoxville Prep. 2-time athlete of the year at the school. Gives them the first points of the third quarter. Ellison on the rebound. Let's see if he goes for the putback. Instead, it's a three-pointer from Keith Rowan. Littleton ahead of the pack for 2. That's the Tommies game. Move it quick, get up court, in transition as much as you can. Augustin finds space. It doesn't go. Littleton can't corral the rebound, but it's McCarthy. Hassan. Miss on that three-pointer. Tamini. Villain for 3. Rebound Monroe taken away by Littleton. Tommy's getting multiple shots. Really been on the offensive glass this quarter. Littleton earned that one with the 3. Tommy's lead now by 10. Good defense by the Tommies. McCarthy pass picked off by Augustin. He's quick and he's in the passing lanes. That results in a 3 for Connor Briand. Mounties effectively using the 3 ball to stay in the game. Tommy's another miss from 3. Rowan for Allison. 13 to shoot. Step back. Three-pointer counts, and he's going to get the extra one. Keith Rowan. Big bucket. Amos, Braden in for Stu. Ferguson in for Mount A. The lead now down to 5. For the Tommies had pushed to double digits. Make it 4. 6 straight points for Mount A. McCarthy draws a foul. He'll go to the line. McCarthy makes them both. Briand into Monroe. Travel called on the far sideline. Official checking with the scorers table. Not sure what the issue is here. I believe just clarifying who the last Mountie foul was on. Littleton off to Braden. Braden finishes on the dandy move from Vince Littleton. Augustin gets free, leaves it short, rebound Owen Amos. Tommies are coming at everything on the chase. Amos outside Littleton, he's open for three. Doesn't miss too many of those when he's that open. There'll be a foul on Ethan Tumweeny. Connor Briand to the floor. Tanner Hoyt will check in for the Tommies. Dang Dang, number 23. First-year guard out of Brooks, Alberta and St. Joseph's Collegiate. Checks in for Mount Allison. Dang inbounds for Rowan. Rowan outside. There's a miss from Mount A from deep. Littleton right at the basket. Acrobatic move by Vince Littleton. Littleton out of Markham, Ontario. His third year here with STU. .243 to go in the third quarter. Tommies push the lead back. Showing 8 on the board. I think that's actually 9 now. That is 9. There it's up. And 10. So the Tommies score 6 straight after the Mounties scored 6 straight. Little answer with a run of their own. Ferguson. Picks up a foul on Noel McCarthy there. Tommies over the limit. This actually was Dang Dang, not Ferguson, handling the ball. 23, not 24. Sort of similar builds and sort of similar hairstyles. Fooled me. Dang makes the second. Littleton on the penetration. Tipped up by Braden Littleton on the chase. And he's well into the corner. Let's hope he's all right back in there. He's behind some equipment. Now he's back out. This is going to be an out of bounds play. Good hustle, though, by Vince Littleton. Monroe at Braden. Not sure if Braden got a piece of that or not. Littleton fouled by Ferguson on the rebound. Ferguson's third, team's fourth. McCarthy three-pointer rims out. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Ted Braden. Reese Hassan in for Noah McCarthy, 2:08 to go in the corner. Ferguson, back for Rowan. Going to be a travel called, extra step. Tanner Hoyt. Owen Amos open for three. Three-pointers haven't been dropping for the Tommies with the regularity they would like. They've been getting good looks. Dang with the miss. Rebound Amos. Tanner Hoyt. Rebound Ted Braden. Braden leaves that short. Rebound Rowan. Braden's had a good game on the boards and on the score sheet both. Update the stats at the end of this quarter for everybody. Hassan on the back of Ferguson will pick up the foul and send Rashawn Ferguson to the line. Ferguson out of Nassau, Bahamas. Surer in for Rowan. The 6'6" Ferguson. Amos missed that off the backboard. Dang to the front court. Offensive foul on Dang. An elbow to the face of Tanner Hoyt on that one. Littleton against Dang. That one's short. Rebound fought for Braden. Down on the court, jump ball. And get the towel out here. There we have our first Dickey shuffle of the evening. Sorting out whose possession. It's going to be Tommy's. Inbounded for Braden. Hassan, Littleton, deep three. Rebound Ferguson. He's going to be easily into double digits now. That one just through the fingers of Dang. Braden keeps the dribble alive. Little globetrotter move by Ted Braden. Lands on the miss. Blocked out by Briand as the ball just goes out of bounds. 5.9 left in the quarter. Trailing by 8, Mount A will have an opportunity to close the gap. Braden just knocks that out of bounds. Now we'll inbound again in the front court with 4.5 left on the clock for Mount A to get a shot away. Dang Dang gets one away and scores 2. With 41-37, a 4-point game at halftime. 57-51. 6-point game. Tommies pick up 2 on the Mounties. Still anyone's ball game. Let's have a look at the stats. First for the team stats. Mounties shooting 19 of 43 from the field. Tommies 19 of 69, so way more shots for STU. Here's where things changed a bit. The efficiency from three-point land. Mount A, 7 of 15, nearly 50%. Tommies, 7 of 30, 23%. Free throws. Tommies, 12 of 18. Mount A, 6 of 9. Turnovers. Mounties, 27. Tommies, 7. Points off. Tommies, 31. Mounties, 6. Rebounds are close, +4 for the Mounties. Assists slightly favor Tommies. 16 steals for STU. Fouls are close, bench points are close. Really just shooting percentage for Tommies. Shooting 28% from the field, 23 from deep. Versus a shooting percentage of 44 and 47 for Mount A. Individual leaders. First for Mount A, Surer on 12. Seems like he's been stuck there for a while. Rowan 10, Monroe 7. Ferguson already 11 rebounds to go with his 5 points. For STU, Littleton has 16. McCarthy 9, Hoyt 8. Again, they all came in a bunch. Lavoie 7, Braden 7. Amos, Tamwini, and Braden, all 5 boards each for STU. That's your stats reset. Set to go here. Quarter 4. Surer, Monroe, Briand. There's a score there by Briand. With Dang and Ellison. Hassan on the drive. Deflected by Briand. Hassan, Littleton, Lavoie lands. And Tanner Hoyt for the Tommies. Land steps on the sideline. Land's a rookie out of Riverview. Not Riverview, Ross A. One of those are words. Knew it didn't sound right when it came out. Pass off the backboard. Ellison at 6'10" would have needed a step ladder to get that one. Hassan. Rebound Lavoie. He's fouled. He'll go to the line. 3 subs for the Tommies. Villain, Tamwine, and McCarthy. Briand does a little bit of mop work on the floor. And we'll send Lavoie to the line now. That one rattles through. Lavoie makes them both. Foul on Tumweeny. Going to be his fourth. Team's first. Played an even minute here of the fourth quarter. Sir for Dang, now Allison and Monroe for three. Rebound goes to Dang. He's going to shuffle the feet. Inside Lavoie, nice finish. Oh, that rimmed out. I thought that one was all the way through. The beautiful pass inside, I think, from Hassan to Lavoie. There's Lavoie with the takeaway. Going to be fouled by Surer. Surer's first. Ryan Norris back in for Mount A. Sideline out of bounds for the Tommies. It's for Hassan. Lavoie in the post, back for Hassan. Lavoie's going to get a foul from Norris. Norris is third. Lavoie blocked by Allison. 2 to shoot. Put up by McCarthy. Beats the shot clock, takes the triple. Extends the lead to 9. Dang in trouble in the corner. That's going to be an 8-second violation. Keith Rowan checks back in for Dang Dang. Rowan has been effective, I'll say that, in this game. Ethan Tumweeny for 3. Tommy's lead now 12. Norris. Rowan loses the handle. Norris almost has the steal. Norris deflects that one out of bounds. Tommy's will now inbound in the front court. 7:03 to go. There's Norris with the steal. Lavoie looking for the chase down. Big swing there from Jeff Lavoie. He's going to send Norris to the line. Technical foul called on Jeffrey Lavoie. It's going to be now his fourth foul. 6:52 to go in this one. Technical foul will be first. So that sends Monroe to the line. Surer was up on the line. The technical gives one back. This now should be Norris shooting, and it will be Norris shooting on the original foul. So the Mounties get 3 on the trip up the court to cut it to 9. Braden on the drive. Nice finish by Ted Braden. He's had a heck of a game for the Tommies. Going to be a foul on Tim Ellison, his third, team's fourth. Turns the ball over to the Tommies. McCarthy had a little trouble getting the brakes on that time. Might have been a little wet spot or something there on the floor. Jump ball called over to Mount A. Inside Monroe on McCarthy. Monroe on the rebound, now the ball loose. Another jump ball, this one will go to STU. Under 6 minutes to play, the Tommies are up 11. Tommies turn the ball over. Good pressure defense from Mount A. Monroe makes the three, and it's an 8-point game. That puts Mount A over the limit. That'll send Noah McCarthy to the free throw line. Makes the first. McCarthy, perfect from the line. Six for six for McCarthy on the day, 14 points total. Foul on McCarthy, I believe. It is his second. Fourth on the team. Way this one's going, could be a lot of free throws down the stretch here in a 10-point game. Sir for Monroe. Rebound Ted Braden. Braden for McCarthy. Good decision there, pass off to Villain. Scores two, good use of the body. Keep the shot blocker away from the ball. Norris too strong, rebound Braden. Braden and Hassan collide. Both the Tommies shaken up on that play. Braden comes out. Trainer talking to Ted. Reese Hassan stays in. Hassan back to Littleton, and now McCarthy. Villain on the board. That one rolls up and in. Tommy's lead now 14. 4:15 to go, Q4. Rebound, Littleton. That's Tumweeny. Sends the Tommy lead to 17. Timeout Mount Allison as the Tommies have gone on a run. Technical foul picked up by the Mounties bench. I think that might have been assistant coach Tingley who picked that one up. Not entirely sure, but it was someone there in the bench. I believe bench technical charge to Coach Chapman, no matter who it is. I don't know who said what, but Tommies, sudden offensive explosion here. 76-59. Did it before, but I'll do it one more time to look ahead to the next games for these teams. If you're a Mountie fan, get to the home gym November 19th. Home game against UNBSJ. That should be a dandy battle. So those both clubs fairly evenly matched. Then a couple road games at Crandall, at UKC, the 24th and 26th. The Tommies, they are off next weekend. Then the 24th they play at UNBSJ. Back here at home December 2nd and 3rd. Holland College and UKC respectively. Just under 4 minutes to go in this one. Littleton 16, McCarthy 14, Lavoie, Braden 9 each. Braden also has 7 rebounds for Stu. Their leaders for the Tommies. Sir with 12, and he's been stuck there for a while. Monroe 11, Rowan 10. So the 8-point lead, 18-point lead after the technical free throw is made. Briand can't cut the lead. Ellison inside with the put back. Littleton, three-pointer is short. Surer, step back three. That one front rim, rebound Ellison. McCarthy picks up the loose ball, fouled by Keith Rowan. Will send McCarthy to the line. For Mount A, Surer, Rowan, Briand, Ferguson, and Ellison. So the Mounties go relatively big with Ferguson and Ellison. Timeout taken by the Tommies. I think that was called 2 and possession on that last play there by McCarthy. On the grab, I think that was what was called. I didn't catch it in line in the play-by-play. Apologies for that. Tommy's last to break the timeout huddle. And they will have possession. Again, it is this little lineup for the Tommies. Littleton drives, he's fouled, he'll go to the line. Foul goes on number 1, Surer. That's up one up on the board, his third. Littleton makes the first. Make here, and it's suddenly a 20-point game. 19's going to have to be enough. Tommy surge here late, or the middle part, I guess, of this fourth quarter. The bank shot for Briand. It's out of bounds off of Mount A. Missed there by Littleton, saved by the Tommies. That's going to be a backcourt. Smartly played, though, by Hassan to touch the ball. Otherwise, the inbound would have been much deeper. Ted Braden checks in for Reese Hassan. Good to see Braden back after that collision with Hassan. Surer rises. Ellison on the glass. He's going to be fouled. Will go to the line. Monroe in for Ferguson. Violation. We'll go over to the Tommies on the in too early. Offensive foul on Evan Villain. It looks like another injury on the far side. Looks like Rowan might have a little cramp there. It was Surer who took the charge, the first on Villain. Rowan will come off. And Tony Tukilonga, number 13, I think this is his first action of the game, in for Mount A. Tukilonga out of Toronto, third year of eligibility. Tukilonga with a turnover. Braden on the catch. McCarthy right to the bucket. Braden fights for the rebound. Loose for Surer. Surer stays in pursuit, picks up the ball for Allison. Monroe defended by Villain. Numbers for the Tommies. Braden was looking for the hammer finish. Instead, he picks up the foul. No, it's just going to be called out of bounds, not a foul at all. Villain on the finish, which is a lead back to 18. 1:33 to go. Allison for three. Rebound, Villain. That's going to be a foul on Briand. Votor Lavalle and lands off the bench for the Tommies for the final 119. Villain with two. If my phone would reload the stats, I'd read them off for you here, but they don't seem to want to reload. So I might not be able to give you a rundown of the stats. Lands on the rebound, put back. Second time is good. Not sure what happened here with my connection, but it appears I'm not going to be able to give you a stats rundown at the end of this one. Nice take there by Surer. He's going to pick up a foul. Tanner Hoyt will come in, and Surer will get a chance to finish the and one. 18-point lead, 1 minute to play. Braden for Lands. Off for Surer. Surer calling for a screen. Over for Norris. Tanner Hoyt takes the ball across half for the Tommies. Deflected into the hands of Surer, ahead for Norris. Votor got a piece. And now the Tommies just need to get it over half and hang on. Time will expire in this one. 85-67 STU. They used a big fourth quarter push. To take control of this one. That's going to send the Tommies to 4-1. Mount Allison will drop to 0-3 on the season. Folks, thanks for tuning in. I would give you a rundown of the stats, but again, my phone or the website, one of the two, not cooperating, so I can't do that for you to wrap this one up. ACAA, look up schedule results under men's basketball. They'll all be there for you. Go have a look on your own. Read it at your leisure. All kinds of information there. If you're a Tommies fan, go Tommies.ca. All your information, all your Tommies teams. Women's hockey's doing really well. They had another win last night, playing at UDEM tonight. Not sure how that's going or how that went. Volleyball here tomorrow. Tommies and Crandall Chargers. Women at 2, men at 4. Come on down here to the pit or check it out with me on ACA TV. For everyone here at STU, I'm Bill Gibson with the ever amazing and always amazing Alice, the producer. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Come on back next time out.